The Furies. The best of a bad situation. More than 200 years ago, a Kurita armour regiment mutinied after years of neglect, hijacked dropships and convinced an outbound jump ship to transport them out of the combine. On Galatea, a clerk mistakenly entered the name of the regiment's colonel, Lee Suk Fry, as Lee Suk Fury, and the mercenary group known as the Furies was born. 2 generations later, Colonel Danielle Lefray legally changed her name to Fury, a practice that her descendants have followed. The Furies are currently under contract to the Duchy of Small in the Chaos March, primarily acting as a deterrent to prevent invasions from other nearby independent worlds. Though the Furies were reluctant to sign on at first, the Duchy provided them with a 2-year garrison contract and a large resettlement bonus deposited immediately to a trust guaranteed by the Mercenary Review and Bonding Commission. Furthermore, the Furies stipulated in their contract that they would not be required to oppose any regular Great House invasion force larger than a battalion. The regiment paint its vehicles in camouflage patterns. Currently, the vehicles are decorated forest green and brown. The regimental insignia, a mythological catwoman in front of a large yellow moon, is painted on the left side of vehicles. Individual battalion insignia are painted on the right front fenders of vehicles. Dragoon ratings B. Officers. 2nd Company Christopher Wu Teng Fury is the son of Commanding Officer Colonel Ria Sung Hei Fury. A natural tactician, Captain Fury received formal training through the OMTC on Outreach, where he led an armour battalion to an embarrassing defeat over a Dragoon Major's mech company during a simulated battle. In live exercises with the Furies, his company has defeated entire armour battalions. Tactics. Colonel Fury is a master at divide and conquer strategies. Through carefully orchestrated harrying attacks, she can make even the most stubborn enemy unit spread itself out in an effort to engage her troops. Then she brings concentrated force to bear on a vulnerable part of her opponent's forces and devastates it. Captain Fury seems to have inherited his mother's grasp of harassment, divide and conquer, and concentrated fire tactics. Given enough time or previous recon of an enemy, he can identify its command units. In battle, he wheels his platoons around like pieces in some wild game and suddenly brings them together to deliver a hail of weapons fire that can devastate even assault mechs. Support. In terms of dropships, the Furies have 100% transportation capability. Every unit member is a trained assistant mechanic, and the unit has enough skilled mechanics to rate 100% in tech support. The Furies Command Company. Company Veteran Reliable. Colonel Ria Sung Hei Fury. The Furies' 3-Lance command unit employs fast, medium-weight hovercraft. The vehicles of Colonel Fury's Lance are very well armoured to ensure survivability, while the craft of the 2 remaining Lances mount larger weapons to help provide adequate protection for the Colonel. Most of the company's vehicles feature XL engines and advanced tech weapons. Traditionally, the company adopts a different battalion's insignia for each battle, to help prevent enemies from identifying them at the command unit. The Furies, Regiment Regular Reliable. XO 1st Battalion Lieutenant Colonel Eric Gray, 2nd Company Captain Christopher Wu Teng Fury, 2nd Battalion Major David Kreshev, 3rd Battalion Major Wu Dok Lee. All 3 Fury battalions contain a mix of hovercraft, wheeled and tracked armour lances. Each battalion also contains command lances outfitted with vehicles that have been upgraded to advanced standards. The 1st Battalion, called the Tisiphonies, the Avengers of Blood, used the silhouette of a large cat painted in blood red as its insignia. The 2nd Battalion, the Electo, also known as the Implacable Ones, employs a design that appears to be claws ripping out of an armoured vehicle. The 3rd Battalion, the Megaeras, Jealous Ones, use a preening Bengal tiger with a bloody muzzle as its insignia.